Hi everyone, Caroline here. If you love the infinity symbol or you use the powerful sacred geometry of this symbol or use this shape in your jewelry or on your crystal grids, today I'm going to share with you the secret of the infinity symbol and how to activate this symbol so that when you're working with it, when you're wearing it as jewelry, when you're using it on your grids, power is actually moving. Something is actually happening. Increase is actually occurring. Abundance is actually occurring. Instead of just using this symbol any which way, the way most of us usually do, there's actually a way to really lock in this energy and to be assured that the symbol is working for you. I always say this. It's very, very important to know those little tiny details that really make some of these things work. If you know how to make these things work, you are way ahead of the game. And that is why I want to share this with you, because I love the infinity symbol. And I suppose that a lot of you out there, or some of you out there, also love this symbol. Crystal lovers, we can't just be using these symbols or using these tools that we have at our disposal without really having that consciousness and understanding of how to really work that magic, right? We can't. It's possible that things happen randomly or because we have an understanding that things work a certain way. But for those who want to go deeper into these things, that kind of wisdom and that kind of understanding is necessary. Okay? So this is what I'm going to be sharing with you in this video. So get excited. All right. The first thing is that we all know that we are infinite beings. On higher levels, we are infinite, expanded beings. But on the physical level, we are a bit restricted. But energetically, we can move the world. We can move our life experiences. We can move our limitations. And we can tap into that infinite resource and that power that we are. And the infinity symbol is one of those symbols that we can use to access that infinite energy, that infiniteness of goodness and abundance and bountifulness and limitlessness that we are. Because this is what that symbol represents. It's a symbol for expansion and growth and increase. But at the same time, you can also use this symbol to decrease things that you don't want to a point where it disappears into nothingness. The power of the infinity symbol is just a symbol that I think we all need to be using at this time, because we really need to expand, especially when it comes to things that we really, really love and we really want to increase. We really need to expand, because when we expand, we don't even have to bother with those things that we don't want, because it's expansion of goodness, and any little thing or all those things that seem so big to us when we're expanding become like little tiny little things that don't even matter. So it's about expansion, and infinity symbol is here to assist and support us. If we know how to activate this symbol properly and know how to work with it, we are gonna be winning. Okay, all right. Yeah, winning sounds good, right? Yeah. Anywho, so if you want expansion in your life, if you want increase, if you want to expand, it doesn't matter whether you want to improve your health, whether you want to increase your finances, whether you want to increase the money that's coming into your life, whether you want to increase your opportunities, whether you want to increase your ability to share your light, whether you want to increase the love in your life, whether you want to increase your spiritual knowledge or wisdom, or whether you want to increase the number of people that you impact, whether you want to increase your light, whether you want to increase your business, whether you want to increase your positivity, or whether you want to increase your energy or your vitality. It doesn't matter, because the infinity symbol is an energy that you can begin to use immediately if you aren't doing so already, to really bring that type of increase in your life. In addition, if you're into numbers, the infinity symbol is an upside down 8. So the energy of 8 is a symbol or an energy of abundance. So really, this is really the best time to jump into the wagon and tap into the energy of infinity. Abundance, infinity, goodness. You can't go wrong, okay? So, I really, really love the infinity symbol, and I love to work with this symbol on my grids, and also especially as jewelry. Just like this beautiful piece here, which you can find on my website, by the way. I have these beautiful infinity necklaces. You can find them on my website, crystalstock.com. I'm also going to put a link in the description below so you can shop directly from my shop, support a sister, support the channel, right? Anywho, as a person who loves to work with sacred geometry and the energy of shapes and symbols and crystals and whatnot, I really, really love this particular symbol for the way it really expands my energy and how I work with it for specific intentions. It's really just so exciting. You know, the energy of shapes is powerful. The way you start a crystal grid, for example, if you made a crystal grid in the shape of an infinity, the way you start placing those stones on that crystal grid to make the shape of the infinity symbol matters. If I am wearing this infinity symbol and I want to activate this symbol to create an increase or an expansion in my life, the way I activate this crystal matters. Let me tell you, the secret is in how I start the activation. This is what really makes the energy flow in a particular way that ensures that I don't sabotage the process of activating the infinity symbol. It's just beautiful. Once you understand this, it's just, oh my God, magic. Okay? And the reason I want you to get this is to avoid those situations where you're working with symbols and then you're not getting results. That's the worst thing ever. You know that whole idea that you're working with symbols or that you're working with crystals or that you're using certain geometries and certain kinds of things and then you don't get results? Like, that's the worst thing ever. I don't like those things these days. I mean, in the past, maybe I was a little tolerant of these things, but these days I tend to really pay attention to a lot of things. And so I catch these things, and when things are just not working, then I have to go back to my own inner drawing board. Okay? So I want to share this infinity symbol activation process with you. It's my personal process. It may work for you or not, but just try it out anyway and see if things change or become better or improve in your own life. Experimentation, testing, and applying is the key. This is how we roll, okay? We always try things and see whether they work for us or whether they resonate with us or, you know, whether they create changes that we prefer or love in our own personal lives. So this is my process, okay? So feel free to test out and apply, okay? So take a look at this image over here. I hope you can see it clearly. This is an image of the infinity symbol and it shows how to work with this symbol. So the most important thing is the center of the infinity symbol. And here I have start from center, continue to upper right, and times 3. Okay? So this is how you work with the symbol. If you have an infinity symbol, the center point is the most important part where you need to start. This is the starting point of working with the infinity symbol. Don't start creating a crystal grid from here. Don't start creating a crystal grid from the bottom. Start the crystal grid from the center of the infinity symbol. Okay, so you'll start the touch point here in the center, and then to increase the energy, you go this way once, then back to the center, up, down, back to the center, and then back to the center. So you will go around 3 times. The first time, when you start the grid, start from the center once, go round, second time touching the center, then third time close at the center. Again, 3 times. Center point to start, second time round, third time to close. This is the secret of activating the infinity symbol. If I'm wearing infinity jewelry like this one and I want to activate it, I start from the center, move around once, second time, and then third, close it. That is an energy that activates the infinity symbol. If I want to increase energy, I move it upward this way. I don't move the symbol from the bottom. I move the symbol from the top. So start from the center, move to the top, that way. Close, increase. If I want to decrease energy, it goes downward. Start from the center, down, up, 1, 2, 3. and then close it. That's the way you work with energy. There's a method to the madness. It's just not any which way. All right? Okay. That's the secret of the infinity symbol. Make sure you get your crystal jewelry infinity symbol from my website, crystalstock.com, before they run out. You can also find the link in the description below. Also, don't forget that I offer personal one-on-one consultations on how to work with your crystals or your spiritual healing tools. So check me out on that as well. And in the meantime, let's keep expanding and growing and evolving as we tap into that infiniteness of who we truly are. I love you guys infinitely.